A joke on live television, a burst of laughter in the studio, and the backlash that quickly followed. Saturday Night Live is under fire after a line delivered by Michael Che during Weekend Update left many viewers stunned and divided. The moment came during a segment referencing U.S. President Donald Trump's recent appearance at the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. Comedian-actor Michael Che began with what sounded like a harmless setup, noting the president attending a theater performance. Then came the punchline. What's the worst that can happen? The studio audience laughed, but online, the reaction shifted fast. For many viewers, the joke carried a darker implication. Critics quickly connected it to the 1865 assassination of Abraham Lincoln, when the then U.S. president was shot at Ford's Theater while attending a play. The parallel in Che's quip, "a president at a theater," was enough to spark concern across social media. Some users said the reference felt obvious, others argued it crossed a line. Reaction online was immediate and intense. Some viewers accused the joke of trivializing political violence. Others pointed out the timing, given recent threats and incidents involving Trump. Comments ranged from confusion to outright anger. A number of users also took issue with the audience reaction, saying the laughter felt inappropriate given the context. The backlash was amplified by recent events. The attempted assassination at Trump's rally in the run-up to his election as the 47th President of the United States, where he was reportedly injured, turned the punchline even darker. That context made the joke feel, to some, less like satire and more like insensitivity. Others, however, defended it, arguing that political comedy has always pushed boundaries. Saturday Night Live has never shied away from political humor. From presidents to world leaders, no figure is off limits. Co-anchor Colin Jost also weighed in during the segment, responding to Trump's recent remarks with a blunt, comedic reaction. The episode even touched on the firing of Pam Bondi, showing just how politically charged the show has become. The controversy-sparking segment comes as health concerns surrounding the POTUS once again spiraled into Trump is dead rumors online over the weekend. White House denied the claims, and 79-year-old Trump was later spotted heading to golf course. Here's a recap of what went over the weekend. A sudden silence from the White House has sparked a storm of speculation, and this time it's all about the health of Donald Trump. Rumors exploded online after the president abruptly canceled all public appearances on a Saturday, an unusual move that immediately raised alarm bells. According to the Mirror US, the White House announced at around 11:08 a.m. that Trump would not be stepping out for the rest of the day, a rare break from his usual weekend routine, which often includes trips to Mar-a-Lago. That single update was enough to send social media into overdrive. Within hours, speculation spiraled. Claims began circulating that the 79-year-old president had been admitted to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, with some posts even falsely suggesting a serious medical emergency. The lack of immediate clarity only added fuel to the fire. But the White House quickly stepped in to shut it down. Trump's spokesman, Stephen Chung, took to X, stating, according to the Mirror US, that there has never been a president who has worked harder, insisting Trump was spending the Easter weekend working non-stop inside the White House and Oval Office. Still, the rumors didn't come out of nowhere. Trump's health has been under constant scrutiny throughout his second term, with critics pointing to public gaffes, visible fatigue, and past medical disclosures as reasons for concern, as highlighted in the Mirror US report. Adding to the speculation is Trump's previous visit to Walter Reed in October, where he confirmed undergoing an MRI scan. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One, Trump said, quoted by the Mirror US, that the results were perfect, though he did not elaborate on the reason for the test. His physician, Dr. Sean Barbabella, later clarified, according to the Mirror US, that the scan was part of a routine health check, including advanced imaging and preventive assessments, maintaining that the president remains in excellent overall health. However, earlier disclosures have kept the conversation alive. The White House confirmed in 2025 that Trump was diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency, a condition affecting blood flow in the legs. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt stated, as reported by the Mirror US, that the condition is common and considered benign, especially in older individuals. Even visible details like bruising on Trump's hands have drawn attention, with officials attributing it to frequent handshaking rather than any underlying health issue, according to the Mirror US. For now, the official line remains clear: no hospital visit, no emergency, no crisis. But in the age of viral speculation, even a single schedule change can trigger global panic. And as scrutiny around Donald Trump continues, every move, or lack of it, will keep raising the same question: what's really going on behind closed doors?